Hey guys, it's me Unknown the Fate 64 and today today is my first that is my channel's first anniversary. Today again in the past within, but this time alone because I can't play with Toasty Toward the NAS often, and since I have got my second device, I can finally play this by myself. So let's start. I'll just skip that. I will play in the past, while in my second device I will play this in the future. Of course, the B. And the game starts. Chapter 1. So let's start by opening the letter. Rustic, January 1926. Memorize the year because we need that. My dear daughter Rose, if you find this letter, I'm no longer part of this world. Although there is hope. Over the last couple of months, I have been working on a device to establish a contact with a trustworthy person in the future. Be aware the room you are in now may be affected by this person. Please open the nest box and await further instructions. Your loving father, Albert. Well, now while we read that, I'll do some things in the future. I won't explain so much what I'm doing with my second device because all I will do will be explained here in this device and play and in the past right now. So we're gonna press those buttons that that we have now shown in the future, and we've got uh, the matches. Now let's turn around and look at the picture of the crow. Click on it, turn around again, and look in the mirror, which gets us the achievement. You know what to do. Now let's turn left and look at the rose. Now we need to click on it, but before that we need to click on the picture of the bee so that the bee flies away. Now we need to click on the rose to make the bee fly away again. Now let's back out and turn left again to be facing the small four pictures. Because that's what we need in the future. Now the device now from the future shows us now the symbols we need for this box. Top left is and now resembles a sword. Now top right resembles around window. Bottom left is this thing, and the bottom right is this symbol. And we've got the coal. Now let's back out and take the pot of cold soup from the chair. Now let's put the coal in the stove on the left and light it with matches. Well, look at that. Now we got a sequence here. Now let's put the pot of cold soup in the top of the stove. And now we have hot soup. Now we need to memorize the 3 horizontal gauges near the top of the stove. The device from the future should show us the time 1:15 p.m. So we're gonna and so we're gonna put this time here 1:15 p.m. The lamp is shaking me right now a little bit. Now let's turn around. We have the picture of Albert falling to the ground. Dear Lord, wear the mask yourself. Albert Conrad. Let's take the key. Turn right. And use the key to open the button. We have a mask. No mask. Now let's put this mask on. This is the achievement behind the mask. Now let's back out, turn right, and to focus on the stained glass windows. In particular, we can note the 3 symbols around the eye on the right: an arrow, a circle, and a cross. That's what will help in the future. gonna click on the mountain, on the tree, and on the cube. The symbols around the eye have changed. Now we need to click on the butterfly and the knife, and the symbols around the eye have changed again. Now we need to click on the butterfly, on the mountain, on the knife, and on the cube. The symbols around the eye have changed again. Now let's look through the round window and on the wall. Who is that? Now we need to look at the papers on the floor, one of which shows here the positions of 6 witches which we need for the future. You can already know that what now which needs to be how in which direction. Now let's back out and turn around. Now we need to approach the coffin. We see here the name Albert Vanderboom. So let's click on the letters L, V, A, E, R, and O. Ooh, the coffin opened. Surely we see here Albert Vanderboom by himself. More like his body. So we took the altar key. Now let's search in Albert's pocket. Ada V. It's a short way to say in Ida Vanderboom. That's what we need for the future. Now let's back away from the coffin, turn around, and insert add the altar key into the right door in the front of the altar. We can see here a lever and a mark of a tooth, the code which is 2Y3 is the 1X, a slot for diamond, and maybe a pencil, a sign of a book, a drop of blood, and an ear. First thing, let's pull the lever down and take the mouth opener. Return to the coffin and examine Albert's mouth. We insert the mouth opener to see his teeth, and by getting information, we do this. So the first tooth we click is the one here. The second tooth is here. The third tooth is here. The fourth tooth is here. And the fifth tooth is here. So we have got the tooth. Now the fifth tooth we clicked. Now we have the instructions for the flesh. The bone is considered a tooth here. Yeah, the tooth is considered as a bone here. Now we need to plan. Now I need to pay. I to memorize the pictures. I need to look on the pictures, and by that I need not to put them. Wait. First thing, we open the hanging lantern and take out the candle. Now we turn right and repeat this to get another candle. Now we turn back to the coffin and place the two candles now on this and light it. Now we have the key. We back out, turn right, and use the key on the middle drawer. And we've got here a diary. Now let's back out again, turn right, approach the altar, pick up the pencil from the shelf and place the diary. Instead, we turn the pages here. As a child, I was attacked by bees. My siblings laughed at me. This is now the bottom right square. Ida, she left me with a broken heart. That's the top right square. The birth of my daughter Rose was the greatest achievement of my life. That's the bottom left square. I have been working on the cubicle device to establish a connection with the future. That's the bottom right square. I know that when I lose a game of chess, when my first life will end. That's the top left square. My dark soul will live on into the future, waiting for resurrection. That's the top right square. And the diary has closed. Let's back out. And we have now a scalpel. Let's go back to the coffin and use the scalpel on Albert's ear and remove it. Now the ear is ours. Now let's go back. Back to the altar, where we already saw the code in the middle. 2y3z1x. And we have now instructions for obtaining the blood. And the device has and the device has sent us a message in the future. So let's look on the Eye of the Crow. Where it is? Y3X1Z2. And we've got another message. Let's look at our reflection. 312ZYX. And we've got another message. Now let's examine the bowl on the table. We pour the hot soup from the pot into the bowl. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's also a box on the floor. In which we can see a spoon and another code. So let's type now. So I'll type the code in the future. Now we and now the device sent me another message in the future. We need to eat the soup to find the gift. So I'll eat the soup, and this is a gem. There was a gem hidden in the soup. Who put a gem there? I don't understand. But this is good because we need it. Now let's back out and turn right. Now we need to insert the gem into the middle of the altar, and we pick up the bottle and the cotton swab. Yeah, no. Let's return to the coffin and examine Albert's nose. We insert the cotton swab, and we have now blood in the bottle. Now let's turn around and approach the cubical device on the altar. We insert the bone, which is the tooth, the flesh, which is the ear, and the blood, which is blood. And it gets us the achievement bone, flesh, and blood. We now press the arrow button and pick up the scroll. Open it up. Rust Lake, January 1926. My dear daughter Rose, when you read this letter, you have activated the device I have been working on. When you used it in the right way, it can help the person in 1984. It is your task to transfer bone, flesh, and blood into the future to initiate the resurrection process. Your loving father, Albert. We memorized the year 1984 and take the coin. This will help us in the future. The device from the future shows us the time 2:35 p.m. So we set this time in the clock here. On the clock. 2:35. Something strange happens to the room again. Now let's turn left. The vase is broken. Let's examine the pieces. We found the key. Now let's turn right and click on the beyond the lantern. This gets us the achievement Catch Me If You Can. Now let's use the key on the top drawer, which is the only drawer left. We have here two chess pieces, the white one and the black one. Now let's turn around and look at the chessboard on the table. We put the black piece on A1 and the white piece on F1. And it moves the white piece automatically to A6. Which is what we which is what we're gonna which is what I'm gonna do in the future. So the white I'm doing now we move the black piece to B5. Now to E1. The white piece moves to F3. Now we move the black piece to C3. The white piece moves to D1. Now we move the black piece to to C6. The white piece moves to D6. Now we take the coin, and I'm taking the red floppy disk in the future. Now let's go to the coffin and place the two coins now on Albert's size. His soul got corrupted. corrupted soul crawls away. Let's look in the coffin again, and we have here a third card with the devil. That gets us obviously the achievement, the devil. Let's back out and look left. We click on the corrupted soul again. And we have here a 3 and blue horizontal gauges near the top of the stove. And that's what helps me in the future. Now let's turn around. And look at the mirror to see an image which shows the positions of 6 switches, which helps us in the future. Now let's look down from the mirror. We see here not the same corrupted soul, so we talk to it. It is almost time. Let's turn left and talk to it again. You must help me. And we can see here an image on the wall. So yes, and that helps me in the future. the device in the future shows us the time at 3:20 p.m. So we set this time on the clock here. Here. Wait, no. Here, 3:20 p.m. Now let's back out and turn left. Here we can see the same corrupted soul. So let's stop here. We have to use this energy for 1984 to create connection to the future. A golden cube. So we take the golden cube. Place the cube in the device. And start the resurrection process. Done. So let's turn around and place the cube on the cubicle device. Now let's not for 10 seconds. And that is at the end of chapter 1, and we are here in chapter 2. Which gives us the achievement that the past has changed. So let's so first the letters in the future show us a code. Show me a code, which is Z1X23Y. So I'm putting it in. Z1X23Y. Instructions. Person in the future places a black cube in C9. Communicate code. Person in the future turns switch and communicate pointers red, white, black. Let's back out and look here. And then down to the eyepiece. We need to rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. The black and the red wait. The white pointer is 6 o'clock, the red pointer 3 o'clock, and the black pointer at 9 o'clock. We see here the corrupted soul and the future rose. So we back out, we take the music key. Now let's rotate to the right and use this to unlock a small piano keyboard. Now to get the achievement Victor, we need to press random keys for a while. So it's time to be a musician. Rate my music skills from 1 to 10 on the comments. Now let's go back to the business, and it's time for the future. The future gives us the letters A, G, A, B. So now 72.0. Now the future gives us the letters C, D, E, G. 85.3. E, D, E, C. 110.2. B, A, G, A. And we've got the tooth key. Now let's rotate the cubicle device and insert the key next to the tooth. Then turn it to see a switch pattern. Which is what I need in the future. Now the future gave us another code, which is X3ZY, X3Z1Y2. So let's enter the code. X3Z1Y2. When I lay in my coffin and my eyes become white, my soul will turn black. Use the cube to connect to the future. Bring me bone, flesh, and blood. So here are some words marked: coffin, eyes, soul, cube, future, bone, flesh, and blood. Because that's what I need in the future. Now the clock in the future gives us new pointers. And to be more exact, new pointer positions. So let's look down to the eyepiece and rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. So the black pointer is 3 o'clock, the white, no white, is 11 o'clock, and the red one is 9 o'clock. We see that the corrupted soul gets bones. And now we get the screwdriver, or the nut driver as it is called in this game. Now let's rotate around and use this to remove 4 nuts from the vented panel. We see here that nut we need 3 gears, so we need to look around. Wait. So we look around at the wooden edges of the cubicle device to find 3 small hidden compartments, each containing a gear. This is where I and Toasty Tort got stuck last time, as you can remember. But I know where are those compartments hidden. There. Now the next small hidden compartment is here. And the third one is here. Now let's insert each of these gears into the opened panel and turn the yellow handle on the left. Now the voodoo doll is lowered, so let's click on it until it falls. And now we pick up the hook. Now let's rotate to the right and attach the hook to the rope over the ear. We lower the hook with the handle and raise it out of the machine. And this gets us the achievement here on the inside. Now let's click on the... Wait, where is the... We click on the B several times. Until it will eventually land on one of the opened hidden compartments. Now let's close the compartment to trap the bee. And this gets us the achievement breaking in. Now time for the future. Of course, if you don't want, if you don't wanna search for the hidden compartments by yourself, you can keep playing in the future until you get the key to the cabinet to open and you see the blueprints showing the compartments. But I didn't choose as to go by this way because why not? Why not? So the future gives us a clue for this. Now we give the clue to the future. It is a code of arrows. So it's so I'm gonna do it. Now the future gave us a code, which is Y3X1Z2. So let's type this code. Y3X1Z2. We see here a map. This is for the future. We can go to any of the numbers in any order, but I'm gonna do it from 1 to 3. Wait a few minutes. I'm doing what I need to do in the future. And the future got us another code, which is 3x2z1y. So we enter this code, 3x2z1y. Step 1. Add liquids in the following order. So it is acid, water, and hot coffee. Now we got to step 2. And we've got another code, which is 1y3x2z. 1y3x2z. Step 2. If flash triangular, water, acid, and hot acid. If flash rectangular, water, and acid. No, wait. That's water, coffee, and hot coffee. Water, coffee, hot water, water, coffee, acid. If over. So it's in my case it's triangular. So water, coffee, and hot coffee. Now we got to step 3. And we've got another code, which is 2z1x3y. Step 3. If hair, hot acid, water, and hot water. If pimples, hot acid, water, and hot acid. If smooth, hot acid, water, and coffee. I'll take a guess and say that it's smooth. So, hot acid, water, and coffee. We got to step 4. And we've got another code, which is 1y2x3z. Step 4. If I, then acid, water, and hot water. If teeth, acid, water, and water. If nose, so if teeth, acid, water, and water. And if nose, acid, water, and hot acid. In my case, it's I. So acid, water, and hot water. And the future gave us new pointer positions. So let's look down to the eyepiece. You saw this too, right? It isn't. It wasn't a hallucination. So we rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. The black pointer is at 4 o'clock, the white one is 2 o'clock, and the red one is 10 o'clock. The soul gets flesh. And now we get a valve. So let's rotate left and use the valve on the triangle next to the bottle of blood. Rotate it clockwise. Now we turn left and pull down the red switch, which reveals us a complex machine. Here we'll have to get a help from the future. Without the help of the future, it's gonna be complex. So we turn the two machines on. The snake. It's a bee. The sword. It's an eye. The square thing. It's a deer. Again. This thing. It's a deer. The T. It's a man. The round window. It's a crow. This thing. It's a house. This square thing. It's a tree. The sword sign. It's a heart. This thing. It's a bee. The snake horizontal sign. It's an eye. And we're done. It's still the future, ours. Not my turn. So the future gave us new pointer positions. So now we rotate around, do the eyepiece, and rotate the markers to match not to match the positions from the future. So the red pointer is 8 o'clock, the black one 6 o'clock, and the white one 4 o'clock. We see here that the soul and is filled up with blood, and we've got the hex key. Now let's rotate around and use this hex key on the top compartment to reveal a scope. This is a scope. We need to look through this and to see a series of different images which are associated with a pattern. This is for the future. Now this is JS. Now this is a clock. Now this is a rose. the future gave us another code, which is 3XY21Z. So let's enter the code. Three X 1 2 Y Z. When I open my eyes in the future, I will wear a mask and I will show you the gems. Only then we can escape the cube we are trapped in. Again, we have here marked words, which are eyes, future, mask, gems, and cube. That is for the future. And the future gave us a new pointer position. Another new pointer position. Hmm. So let's look down to the eyepiece and rotate the markers to match the positions from the future. So the red pointer is 11 o'clock, the white one is 3 o'clock, and the black one is 7 o'clock. And we've got the voodoo needle. Now let's back out and click on the B. And so after that it lands on the cubical device over the 3 cylinders. Now we rotate around and use the voodoo needle on the voodoo doll's eye. Then push it in, which gives us the achievement Dead Eye. And we've got the white gem. Now we back out. Time for the future. future gave us. Add the switches clue. Add the switches code. So let's rotate to the right and drag the switches add to the positions matching the code from the future. And we've got the red gem. Now we back out and time for the future. The future gives us new letters F G D C. So let's type them in. We play the notes F G D C, and we've got the golden gem. And that gets us the achievement. What achievement it is? It's still not an achievement. For some reason I heard the sound of the achievement. I don't know why. That's really confusing. Alright, let's click on the B. The 3 cylinders are rotating. So we insert the white, red and golden gems from left to right. If we get this correct the first time, we get the achievement Hidden Treasure. White, red, red. We've got the achievement Hidden Treasure. Now we see here a pattern on the golden cube. That's time for the future.
Press and hold the middle of the cube for 10 seconds at the same time.
So now I need to press and hold the black cube in the future for 10 seconds and the golden cube from the past for 10 seconds and watch the end sequence without skipping the credits to get the achievement and rooted in the past and branching out. I need to do this at the same time, so it's time. Time doesn't exist in the lake, the future and the past blend together. You and the other person are the same. You both belong to the lake now, where your soul will blossom. Remember, no skipping the credits. Skip this and you won't get any achievement from this. At least that's what I think. But anyway, this is nice to just see the credits here. No matter if you have to watch the credits or don't have to. And here we've got the final achievement of the past, rooted in the past. So we have completed the game on B mode on the past. Um, Unfortunately, I don't have much time to show you how to play the NES here on in the future. So I'll show this next time, maybe even tomorrow. So that's all for now. Please like and subscribe.